lights out, and we're racing here in MotoGP in Magellan. This time around, Marc Marquez does make the perfect start from pole position. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder, though, goes Bagnaia in the braking zone. Who's going to tough it out? Marquez is going to run it hot. Surely Bagnaia is going to cut to a tight line. How did Marquez break for that first corner and keep Bagnaia at bay through the smoke haze we go? Bagnaia attacks into turn two. Just listen to the roar of the Mugello masses here in Italy. Bagnaia leads briefly.
You just knew Bagnaia was going to attack. Marc Marquez looking to come straight back through, but Bagnaia has the early lead you hope for. Alex Marquez third, Morbidelli a good starter. He's ahead of Quartararo for fourth.
Just listen to the roar of the crowd in the grandstands. They're going to be on their feet. Yellow flags right in sector 4. Somebody's gone down at the final corner, maybe. Is it Enea Bastianini, I think? Bastianini's name went tumbling down to the bottom of the pile. Yes, he has indeed crashed that turn 15, the very same corner last year. Marc has hit the front in the slipstream. That's where Bastianini at turn 15 last year on the last lap took second place dramatically from Jorge Martin.
Marc Marquez with that slipstream was able to go down the outside but still get it stopped and pull in front of Pecco Bagnaia. So Marc Marquez does regain the lead on this second lap, and Bagnaia has often had struggles when he's been behind another Ducati. Does he have the capability and the confidence to attack back on his teammate?
Here comes Bagnaia, just letting Marc know that he's there. Marc goes in hot. They're running different kind of lines here, aren't they? Marc's featuring the sort of wider sweeping line to pick up the drive now down this start-finish straight. It's all about the slipstream. Bagnaia behind Marc. He's in a Marquez sandwich here, isn't he? He cuts to the inside line, and with that extra speed in the slipstream, is he going to get it stopped into San Donato? There was a big head shake there. He's going to run in a little bit wide, and Marc seizes the lead back. What a fight this is. Oh, they touch as they start that climb up towards turn 2. Clear contact between Bagnaia and Marc. Are you going to race on here in Mugello, folks?
Do you think Bagnaia wants this? The roar of the crowd is urging him on. Marc Marquez back up the inside now of Pecco Bagnaia. It's punch and counter punch between the Ducati teammates.
Oh, Bagnaia clips the rear tyre of Marc as they got on the power coming out of turn 5, and that's allowed Alex then to snatch second place.
So good to see this aggression, though, from Pecco Bagnaia, but he got a bit too close to Marc Marquez. There it is, and he ultimately had to check up, and Alex Marquez did a very good job there, not to just run straight into the back of the 63.
We're on board with Bagnaia. He's going to now click through this Ducati seamless shift gearbox, third gear on the exit of turn 15, and now he's in the slipstream of Alex, a two-bike slipstream here, so he's recovered second place, and once again on the brakes into San Donato, he gets that Ducati snaking left and right. Is he going to use the element of surprise here? He is on the inside of Marc into turn 2. This is absolutely brilliant, Bagnaia. This is vintage Bagnaia.
You cannot question the fighting spirit of Pecco Bagnaia. He desperately wants to win. Is Alex Marquez now going to attack his older brother to try and take second place? No, he isn't. The pace much slower in this early stage of the Grand Prix. They were doing 45s during the sprint yesterday. Of course, with the contact between the Ducati teammates, we're doing 47s at the moment.
As now it's Marc in the slipstream. He's going to try and go the long way around. Is he going to get it stopped? It's Zarco, who's had a real miserable weekend here in Mugello. He's not going to get it stopped. He runs in hot with the slipstream behind Bagnaia. He's going to try and go around the outside now at turn 2. Here he goes. He is going to go around the outside at 3. Surely that's not going to work out. Bagnaia closes the door. This has been the best 5 laps so far of 2025, hasn't it?
Marc Marquez perhaps slightly further back than he has been in previous laps. Is there any danger of this race starting to settle down? As a big neutral, I hope it doesn't. But Bagnaia there lost the front on the way through Bacchini, and that does bring Marquez alongside.
And that's his issue. That's been his headache all season long. Fast corners, no confidence in the front. He's trying to get some slipstream. Now, once again, it's like the spring yesterday. 3 abreast go Bagnaia, Alex and Marc. This is all happening at over 360 kilometres an hour. Alex briefly does lead into San Donato, but he runs in a little bit too hot. Bagnaia back at the front. This is now Marc back in third place for the first time in this Grand Prix. Oh, Alex, that's aggressive on the inside of Bagnaia. There was room there, and he took it.